Well, building maintenance and asset management is a huge subject here in Thailand, given that we have so much growth in terms of construction, and then once these things are built, somebody has to look after them. However, the growth isn't just in Thailand, it's actually right across the region throughout Asia. So it's wonderful to see that once again the organisers of BMAM have decided to hold their exhibition here in Thailand for what I believe is actually the third time in a row. So it's with great pleasure I introduce the Project Director of CMC Exhibition Services Private Company Limited, who's the event organiser for this great event, Mr. Stephen Chui. Nice to have you on the show. And also a regular guest of ours from Sodexo, Thailand, Malaysia and Laos as well, the Regional Director, Stuart, who's actually joining us today as one of the key exhibitors in this show.
That's correct. Good morning, Gibson.
Good morning. So tell us a little bit, first of all, about the background of this exhibition. What is the overall concept?
Well, basically the BMAM Expo Asia, well, it's a short name, acronym for Building Maintenance and Asset Management Expo Asia. It is actually the international exhibition and conference for the property management and facility management exhibition and conference for the Asian market. Yeah. So this year we are actually running in our third edition, and this exhibition focus on the building owners. Is to invite the building owners, the business operators, the developers to actually know more about the technologies and the product services available into this market for their building maintenance and property management.
So does it attract just Thai building owners, or we're talking about building owners from throughout the region?
Well, basically the reason for BMAM Expo Asia, it was situated in Thailand for two main reasons. Of course, one is because it's centrally located in Southeast Asia, and of course Thailand itself being the second largest economy in Asia, Southeast Asia, well, is home to several factories as well as buildings.
So good reasons to hold the exhibition here.
Definitely.
If we talk about the last 2-year edition leading into this year, would you consider them a success?
Well, definitely. Our exhibition has grown in size from the first edition right up to the third editions. And of course, if you look into the current market in Thailand, the number of construction that's going on for the Thailand market has actually been has been increasing, in fact. And of course, that is building on to the existing current number of buildings and factories. And so definitely it's a huge market over here.
I think, I guess I can ask you this, Stuart, but I feel like Thai building owners are starting to care and realise a lot more than they did perhaps in the past, that tenants don't want to live in a poorly maintained building. They want everything taken care of properly right from the beginning. Preventative maintenance.
That's correct. And in fact, the last 6 years since Sodexo has been in Thailand, and more so generally in Asia when we're talking about BMAM, we've seen outsourcing rates increase, and it's due to exactly what you're talking about, that tenants are no longer looking for under-maintained buildings or buildings that are unsafe to put their staff in. They're looking for world standards.
So you're going to the BMAM
Yes,
exhibition, big exhibition space, bigger I think than last year. What do you get out of it?
From our perspective, it's visibility in the marketplace. Building owners in Thailand and in Asia, as I said, 3, 4, 5 years ago, were very reluctant to outsource things that they believe were core services to them: building management, security, cleaning. We're now seeing a change in the philosophy of building owners, and I think this allows us to show the general market what we've got to offer as far as world standards are concerned.
Because I understand, for example, your company just maybe 8 years ago it was just a couple of staff, but now it's up to 2,000.
Well, 6 years ago it was just a couple of staff, and today we're running it at just over 2,000 staff, and we've got a very broad-based business that covers not only building management, many other sectors, but the building services sector, facilities management, is one that we're experiencing rapid growth in.
And so, other than Sodexo, who else will be actually exhibiting?
Well, some of the key exhibitors, well, maybe I should cover on the sponsors. Of course, Sodexo, there will be Johnston LaSalle. I think in terms of Thailand, is one of the biggest property management firm as well. PCS, Facility Support Services, and High-Techs, the green roof product originated in Germany. Yep, they do not have a representative here, so they will.
This
be
is
here.
a real green roof, actual plants growing on the roof.
Yes, in fact, they have done their first project in Thailand, which is the Suvarnabhumi project. You can see all the roof structures, basically the white. They call it PTFE roofing. It's actually by High-Techs, right? And of course,
so this is a new technology that we're reading about on the internet that people talk about, but finally it's actually arrived here in Thailand as well.
Right.
So the people who will attend the exhibition, of course, building owners, very useful for them. Who else will arrive and come to the exhibition, do you think?
Right. Basically, the facility operators, well, we are talking about the hospitals, the hotels, and of course the developers. But we do not just focus on the key decision makers. We have worked together with the associations to actually invite the architects, which are very key influentials in the future of the buildings built. We work with various associations to invite the engineers. The engineers and the architects, I guess these are the two main fields of key influencers that will help to make Thailand a sustainable city to live in. There will be a very strong segment in terms of the security, facility securities. You will see all the big brands there is in Thailand, such as Bosch, Sharp, Samsung, and all the basically the key brands of facility security service technologies, as well as service providers such as Gus Engineering and PCS, which they provide security support services.
And so people wanting to find out what happens every day, the speakers, the events, they can go to your website, is that correct?
Yes, they can log into our website, www.maintenance-asia.com, for all the information that they need for the conference, for the industry seminars, as well as the exhibition itself.
And you think you'll get a ton of new customers this year?
Well, the previous years have been very successful for us. In fact, every year has brought new leads, and we've been able to convert those leads into contracts. So we're expecting the same success this year.
Brilliant. Fingers crossed for you.
Let's hope so.
Thank you, Stuart. Thank you,
very
Stephen,
much.
for joining us here on Morning Talk. And for all you architects, engineers, developers, and building management professionals out there, this event not to be missed. There's more coming up after the break. Please stay tuned.